Corporal punishment in Arkansas schools. Paddling is a corporal punishment that involves striking a child on the rear when he or she is misbehaving, either with a paddle or an open hand. Despite strong opposition to it being used in schools, there are still some compelling arguments for its use. The United States still permits corporal punishment within 19 states, though it is more commonly used in developing countries, according to procon.org 2020. When corporal punishment is used, the school either calls or has the parents sign a form at the beginning of the year explaining how and why it will be used. Corporal punishment is a good option for schools because of how economical it is on budgets, the fact that students like a quick discipline, and its ability to set quality standards for acceptable behavior. Paddling is completely free compared to alternative punishments such as after-school detention or weekend school. All that is required is a paddle, according to Josephine 2020. In schools with limited resources and budgets, corporal punishment may be the best method of discipline. This method of disciplining a student would eliminate the need for a school to budget the extra time and funds it would require to hire a teacher for after-school detention or weekend detention. Several studies have shown that corporal punishment is the most cost-effective punishment method, and it is often chosen by students over detention or other discipline options. Students who are given the option of detention, suspension, or corporal punishment often choose paddling. Students prefer discipline that is administered as quickly as possible so they do not miss out on their other activities. A suspension or detention can mean being benched for Friday's big game, or even something as minor as missing recess. Contrary to a detention or suspension, corporal punishment often prevents students from missing classes or assignments, according to 18 Corporal Punishment Pros and Cons 2019. Further, it is preferred by many administrators and staff since it helps students remain in class and sends a clear message about acceptable and unacceptable behavior. Regardless of its form, corporal punishment has a profound effect on students, not just those who experience it, but those who witness it. A student who disturbs class and continues to talk may be paddled. Not only does the student now know the behavior led to punishment, but also the rest of the class knows that they will be punished in the same way if they exhibit the same behaviors. A student who engages in unsafe behavior that can result in harm to themselves and others can be swiftly punished by paddling. This will deter further negative behavior, allowing everyone to remain safe. As a proactive teaching tool for children, corporal punishment can be used to teach respect for authoritative figures and to set clear boundaries of what is and is not acceptable behavior. While there are more arguments against corporal punishment than there are for it, many school districts still prefer it to other alternatives. Again, corporal punishment is not only economical, but it can also be done quickly without disrupting student activities. One good example of using corporal punishment instead of alternative methods is that students who dislike school may see suspension as a reward rather than a punishment because they can miss school. In addition to demonstrating set boundaries for certain inappropriate behavior, corporal punishment can create a well-formed and safe learning environment for students by teaching them that their behavior has immediate consequences. When children behave badly, teachers and administrators are often the judge, jury, and executioner of punishment. By using corporal punishment, that time can be freed up quickly so they can return to educating the children.